Welcome to my HSR account. Here we are, the best spot in the game. Yeah. Let me tell you a bit about my account. I have been playing since 1.0. I am a Genshin player primarily, but in general, like a Hoyo fan. So I thought that I would do like a practice tour of my account. I tried so hard to get a small UID number because it's just cool. It's just cool to say that you've been playing the game since the beginning. And for Genshin, I didn't have that because I started playing in 1.1, so I'm one of the 615 UID people. But even though I played on the first day that the game was released, HSR, they launched the game like a couple hours earlier than they announced, and I missed it. I was probably working at the time, but I also might have just been napping. But anyways, I missed it, and then I got stuck with like 343268. So my Trailblaze level is 70. I'm pretty like advanced in that sense. I play pretty much every day except like the week my grandma died, I stopped. But anyways, I play mostly every day. I rarely let my resin cap, and I'm not a meta player, as you saw. I barely even I barely. I like participate in MOC and all that random stuff, but I always stop at one level below the max because, yeah, endgame stresses me out, and thank goodness that HSR has auto because otherwise I think I probably would have dropped the game. Manually playing things is so annoying, and there's so many endgame modes, and to be honest, they all feel the same. That is completely my fault because I play entirely on auto, but nevertheless, yeah, so I'm just showing my characters. I don't really have great luck in this game. Unlike Genshin, I kind of lose like half of my 50/50s. I'll show you my wish history later. Those are my 5-star light cones. I have Waltz and I have Bailu's. And, yeah. So I kind of just level everything up because, I don't know, I have prioritization issues, and I don't really care about HSR as much as I do Genshin. Oh, and these are my relics. I have like full storage all the time. It's a nuisance. I've been having to clear out my storage like every week or so. Eventually I'll actually have to go through it all. Yeah. I don't know. If you hear like noise in the background, I'm trying to like record without a microphone, and I recorded like while I was screen recording all this stuff, but I kind of like the background, so just ignore me rambling on in the background. Here I was talking about how this is my favorite page. I loved helping all these people, but I did let this lady go when she wanted to pass away. And when I heard that if you decide to save her and force her to stay, she would dance by the clocky fountain, I got so sad. I was like, I don't know. I just felt like if she wanted to go, she should go. But that's getting a little dark. Anyways, back to my 5 stars. Here I'm talking about like the Eidolons I've gotten. I am like a Yanqing puller. Like I get him all the time. I get him the most. I feel like every time I lose a 50/50, it's Yanqing. And I don't mind. He's like a cute little shonen boy, so, you know, good for him. Bronya was the first 5-star character I got from the beginner pool, which was pretty hype actually because everyone said she was the best character at the time. I'm not a huge Bronya fan, but I appreciate all the meta help I can get. I still don't understand how to use her. I don't understand speed tuning at all. I'm looking at my wishes here, and I never used my bonus reward because the only characters I wanted were Himiko, which I got, Waltz, and Jeopard, and I still have not gotten Waltz and Jeopard. I have every other character except for the 2 ones I like because ultimately I like the male characters. Actually, Hoyoverse is really good because I actually love all the female characters too, but I wanted Walton Shepherd so bad, so I'm gonna just save my little beginner thing until I can get them. I have quite a bit of wishes saved up. I honestly I dumped all my wishes because I was doing this thing because I was so upset that I wasn't upset, but after losing so many 50/50s and so many HSR characters, I actually love them. Like, HSR characters are so nicely designed, unlike Genshin characters where I see them and I'm like, easy skip. I can skip Genshin characters. I do love Genshin more, but HSR characters, like, they have that it factor. They have, like, I don't know, they just appeal to whatever archetype they're supposed to be. And so I just started pulling on all of them, but I've been saving ever since Sunday existed because I love Sunday. 7 days of rest, 7 days of rest. Like, I believe in that. The people yearn for a cult leader. So I've been saving for him, and also for the Fate collab. I'm not a Fate fan at all, but I am hugely motivated by permanent FOMO, and I know these collabs, like, once they come, they never come back. So that is a little bit stressful, and yeah, I'm not just gonna throw 10 pulls all the time. I'm very good at saving Genshin. I almost have 100k Primo saved up, but yeah, for HSR, for a long time, I was like, yeah. So I think here I'm going over my 5-star characters. I think over here, we'll just go in order of limited characters. So my wishing strategy is get all the characters I like, but then I liked every single character in this game, which is crazy because in Genshin, I was very selective. Like, I don't care about any Genshin characters, like, at all. I don't know how that happened. I really liked Genshin characters at the beginning, like, Zhongli is what made me play the game, and I really liked Hu-Tao, and then I kind of just fell off. I don't know. I'm not a character person anymore. Maybe I'm old, but in HSR, I actually like the characters. I think they look really cool. So, first we start with Jingyuan. He was the first limited character, and he made me really excited for starting HSR because I was not very enamored by Zilla. I did play a Honkai Impact the Third a little bit, just to, like, see the roots of Genshin, like how it developed, where it came from. But I liked Zilla and I don't know why I keep calling it HI3 so much because she was just so cute. She was like a fairy. She had a cute little voice and little wedding dresses. Oh yeah, and then I got to Kafka. I am so enamored by Kafka. I still think she has one of my favorite kits. But aside from that, I think she's just so uniquely designed. And I just love it. I hope they make more characters like her because she doesn't really fit in the fantasy sort of thing. She looks more like, she looks like a real person. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, but I really love her. But yeah, let's hope for more characters like her. And then I also got Jingliu. I was so excited when I first saw Jingliu for the first time because I think it did do 10 pulls for a lot of other limited characters. Dan Heng in Bibber Lune is one of the characters that was such an easy skip for me. I don't know, his whole animations like cringed me out, but Jingliu's ultimate is so beautiful. I still love it to this day. Like, she looks stunning. I think that is one of the big things I prioritize now when I choose characters, is how their animations look, because really all of their designs are pretty good and all of their personality arcs are pretty likable. So if you have a nice clean ult animation, I know I'm going to be seeing that all the time, so I'll pull for you. I don't know what else I was talking about here, but yeah. And then, I got Ho. I am so glad I got Ho. She is so helpful. I recommend everyone get them a Ho because, like, She works so well. I play dot teams a lot. But anyways, I think she's cute. I definitely relate to her because I'm scared of everything, and I think if people saw me, they would see I'm most like her out of any other character because I'm not badass at all. I'm frightened. She has a really cool job, and of that, I'm very jealous of. But yeah, I also think she has such a cute design. When she came out, she was unique looking. I wouldn't say that as much now, but yeah. Oh, and then Rame, I was so happy to get her. I eat it up. I eat up every character with black hair. I love black hair so much. I didn't get Blade, but now that he's not meta, I don't really want him. But I love her. I love her whole shtick. I think over here I went on a rant about that meme that everyone was posting about how all HSR Luofu women look the same or dress the same, and I mean, yeah, they do, but it's not a problem at all. Like, look at how like pretty those dresses are. I don't really care that they have the same silhouette. That's fine. I understand that, like, one, it's to maintain cohesion throughout the region, but also it's just very flattering. So I don't blame them for that. Then I got Black Swan. I got Black Swan because I love that introduction to Pinocchio trailer. I feel like I tend to gravitate towards like lore when I decide to pull for characters, and at the time she seemed really important. She seemed like an unknown god of sorts for Honkai Star Rail in general. I think now not so much. Oh, and then I got Acheron. Of course I got her. She's the May XP. I'll always get her. I don't quite like her outfit as much, but it doesn't matter. I will pull her anyways. I'm glad she's meta because I use her all the time. But yeah, I'm happy to have gotten her. And then I got Aventurine. He was definitely one of the characters I was more so looking forward to because yeah, I do like, you know, the husbando characters, and he's cute. He's a short king, right? I mean, he's not that short, but I don't know, I like him. I am pretty bad at the game, so I'm very thankful to have a strong shielder like him. I like his personality, his outfit, I don't really know. I do like his story, and his animations are okay. I don't love them, but they're okay. And then I got Firefly. Firefly was the last limited character I got. I wasn't like a huge fan of her character, but if you are like, but she had such a big role in the story, and I'm a big sucker for characters that are really like involved in the story. And I think she's very pretty. I do think she's pretty. Also, she's freaking meta, so I got her, and I'm happy about that. But I wouldn't say I'm in love with her character or anything. These are my 4 stars. I'll go over my wish history later. Oh, I love Qingxue. She's one of my favorites. Yeah. I don't really think there's much else I need to show you. I've collected like everything there could be. If anyone wants to friend me, I'm always looking for new friends. But hopefully I can do Genshin. I do want to go over my wish history a little because I do think that is interesting. So I'll be back. Hopefully this didn't take too much. This is my wish history in HSR. It's not completely up to date, but it's pretty up to date. Here I feel like this is where I listed all of the 5 stars I've wanted in the event banner. Before Pinocchio, I feel like I lost like every 50-50. I was like 1, 2, it's like half, but coming from Genshin, where at the beginning at least I had like no 50-50 losses really, this was crazy to me. And you'll see like how my wishing style changed just because I was always hitting like zero gems. So when I first started the game, I saved all of my stuff for Jinyuan, and I lost to Bailu at 77, and then I got Jingyuan at 78. So I usually always go to Pity, which is fine, whatever. Then I pulled for Luocha because I was a husbando puller. I skipped a bunch of people, but this is not Danheng at all. I pulled for Luocha. I lost my 50-50 with Yanqing, and I'm pretty sure... I feel like I actually went to 0, even though I knew I wanted Kafka. Or maybe I stopped because I wanted Kafka. So I gave up on Luocha after pulling 50 more times, and I realized I wouldn't get him after I lost to Yanqing, and then I got Kafka on my 75th wish, but I only did 2 pulls on her banner. Then I'm pretty sure I saved, and I got Jingliu. That was the first 50-50 I won. Yay. And I got it at wish 75. I don't know if, that is where soft pity starts, but it's interesting that I got it on Kafka as well, the same wish number. And then I pulled for Blade. No, just kidding, I didn't pull for Blade. This was all Ho-Ho, and I won. Wish 61, so I guess you like me. Thank you. And then I pulled for Rame. And I lost 50-50 again to Yanqing at 76 and got Rame at 82. And then I'm pretty sure I saved. I saved afterwards. All for Black Swan because I saw that awesome trailer, and I lost to Bronya. And then I won to Black Swan finally. Not that I won, I timed out. And then I think I did another 10 pull, I'm not sure why. Then I pulled, I think this was for Sparkle. But I ran out of wishes. And I think this is when I kind of just decided, I just liked every single character, so I was like, I'm just going to pull. I'm just going to use up all of my wishes, and I'm not going to save for any character. I'm just going to use them. But, I mean, that didn't last for very long because now I'm back to saving. So I lost my 50-50 to Clara on Sparkle's banner, and then I ran out of wishes, and then I pulled the rest of the way for Acheron, and I got her at 77. And I definitely was going to get Aventurine. I saved for him as well, and I got him at 43. So I won. I won on the gambling man, so that's pretty lucky. It was fortuitous or whatever. Then I rolled for Boot Hill. I'm kind of glad I didn't get him, but Boot Hill gives me Ito vibes, and I think Ito is one of the ugliest characters I've ever seen. I hate Ito, so I don't hate him. I just don't like the way he looks like. I think his nail polish really creeps me out. And his color scheme is not very cool, nice either. But Boot Hill's ult animation, I loved it so much. I didn't get him. I don't know if I would pull him now again, but yeah. Then I got Firefly. I don't think I ran out on Boot Hill, but I saved my last 10 pull so that I could get Firefly, and I won my 50-50. So this is kind of when my luck turned around. Let's hope it goes on for the rest. And then I did a 10 pull on Jiaoqiu. I probably would have gotten Jiaoqiu, but I think around this time I kind of decided that instead of horizontally just going for every character I like, maybe I would just try to pull for Eidolons and light cones, because I think eventually I do want to have an E6 character, because I love gacha games. I think they offer such a unique insight into how people behave or how they're and that's kind of why I want to do my own account tour. But for me, I generally go for breadth, especially in Genshin, but I think because I'm so bad at meta and stuff, it could be nice having an E6 automatic win ticket. I don't think every E6 character is an automatic win, but it does make it easier to win. Anyways, I did a 10 pull for Jiaoqiu. I did a 10 pull for... Who is that? Oh, Yinlin? I think it's Yinlin. I think she's so cute, but I don't really like her animations that much. I just did a 10 poll for Lingsha as well, but it's not here yet. But like I said before, I'm just going to be saving towards Sunday, and my original plan was to E6 him, but I think that I'll probably also save for the Fate collab. Here's my regular warp results. So the first one I got, well, I told you, oh yeah, the first one I got was this light comb. I think it's Waltz light cone at Wish 76. Then I got Himiko. That's my first Himiko, Wish 77. I think it's my first Himiko. Oh yeah, the bolded purples are when I see 6 to character. Then I got another Himiko at Wish 47, so that was early. Oh yeah, look at the dates. May 8th, August 1st, so that's 3 months later. Then 2 months later. Then, dang, that's, yeah, that's like 3 months later. I got Bailu's light cone at Wish 80. And then 5 months later, I got Yenqing at Wish 79. I think I got another one, but I'm not sure. But yeah, I usually go all the way to soft pity. I think that's why I don't really consider Hoyoverse games gambling. I roll my eyes whenever people say it's gambling. It's so much easier than gambling. There's like no element of gambling. I think they should add even more elements of gambling into this game. Yeah, there should be more gambling. This is not gambling. Like, you can pretty much predict, oh, I'm gonna get it at soft pity. Like, that's pretty much it. I have done some polls on the light cone stuff, but I don't really think light cones are... I will get light cones eventually. Actually, some light cones have made me want to pull for the character. Like, Topaz's light cone. I love cats so much, and Topaz's light cone is so cute. And I was like, I really want the light cone just because I think I should collect all cat stuff. But I never got Topaz. Wait, I didn't tell... Why didn't I show where I rolled for Topaz? I'm pretty sure I rolled for Topaz. I don't know why, I don't know why it doesn't say I rolled for Topaz. Anyways. And then these are the Eidolons I've gotten. Oh, here's the beginner banner. I got Bronya. That was my first. And I think I got her early too. Or maybe not. No, I didn't get her early. Eidolon. So these are all the E6 characters I have. I got March 7th. And then 2 months later, I got Tingyun C6. And, you know, all the way down the list. The only thing I think is so interesting is how many times I've gotten Tingyun. I've probably pulled on her banner a lot, but I also get her on the standard wish quite a few times. And I haven't built her until recently. And given the fact that I started playing with Jingyuan, I just never bothered to build Tingyun, even though I like her a lot. I think she's very pretty, but, yeah, I just keep getting her. She's my most given character. It's so weird. But, yeah, I think that's all I really want to talk about. Yeah.